Well, so if you think back to last time, what did we do? I know it was 2 weeks ago now, because it's been quite a while.
Okay, so we did starting off and the sort of correct procedure and order that you should do all of those in. And we did it both going uphill and downhill and flat.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. You remember that. That's quite a few things we did. Is there anything on that you want to go over? Anything that didn't make sense for you want to go over again, or was it all okay?
I think I understood it, or I just probably should go over it just because it was a while ago now.
Because I don't think you stalled, did you? We didn't have any stalls, no.
I don't think so.
No, that's good. So, what did you say? I know this was 2 weeks ago, but do you remember what we said we were going to do today? Because we had a couple of targets that we set. I think there were 3 that we said in total.
So, we wanted to do sort of stopping and going so that we could do left and right turns.
That's it. So once you've moved off, what's the next thing you need to do? If you're kind of built up speed, we didn't do it last time, and you say, oh, you've got to where the dogs are in front of us. No one messing all over the grass. What would you do when you get to that kind of area?
Do we need to change gear?
Yeah. So remember last time you said you hadn't changed gear before?
No.
So we'll go over that in a bit. We're going to do moving off, we'll recap from last time, which should be pretty good. Gear changing up to second, third, maybe fourth as well. Depends on how fast we get, because around here you can probably do fourth. It's fairly quiet today. Braking, so gears and braking are the main 2 things, and then the third thing, like I say, the left turns, because turning left isn't really a topic on its own. Once you're done moving off gears, braking, you just do all these different things on the corner, and you've done left turning. So we'll all go over that in detail, but it isn't exactly a full topic on its own. Right, so if you want to get yourself set up.
Okay, let me just slide forwards a bit.
If you're okay with this, I won't go over this, because I think this was all good last time.
Okay.
There is a bit more driving this time as well, because last time we did a lot of theory and talking about stuff. This one, there will be a little bit more driving gets done. So just go over a few things. Do you remember the pedal? This should be able to go down all the way.
The clutch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Do you remember the mirrors? What do you need to do with the mirrors? I don't think you had to move them much last time, did you?
No. So just move it a little bit, maybe.
Yep.
How do I move it?
Just hold it all there. It's moved. That's it.
Okay, yeah, that's a little bit
What can you
better.
see behind?
So now I can see the red car that's coming up.
That's good. That's right.
And the bus stop.
Yeah. Again, these side moves don't move much because they're quite wide, so you're probably okay with those, but they should be pretty good. Well, do you remember the 2 things you do before you turn on?
We need to lock the doors?
Yep, so that's one. Do you remember how to lock them?
I can't remember, sorry.
So there's that button there.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. There's actually 3 things like doors. Door seat and mirrors are the one thing that you do, but do you remember the 2 controls you have to check? There's 2 things you must check, otherwise you could roll or stall or jump.
That the handbrake is on.
Yep, that's it. So that's obviously on now because when the hill is on, but what else do you need to check as well? Because otherwise you said if you do this and turn on now, you could stall.
Oh, that we're in neutral.
Yep, that's
Sorry,
it.
there.
So
we're not in neutral, are we?
No, that's it. Do you remember we said about leaving in 1? What's the reason for that on this road in particular?
Because if it was in neutral, then we took the handbrake off, then we'd roll.
Yep, that's it. So if your handbrake fails overnight, whatever, you could roll away. So yeah, just be clear on that. Because normally for lessons, the handbrake will always be on the beginning, because I've just got in and done it, or just got out and done it. But yeah, your mine will always be on. Right, so handbrake's on, neutral. Just want to pop that down to neutral. Yep, running. Let's turn them.
Okay.
So, how much of the moving off can you remember from last time? The boys won't get stunning.
So we want to prepare ourselves first. So we we do the gear stick first.
Yep. Do you remember the acronym we had, the 4 letters?
Was it POSH?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. So prepare.
That's it. And what kind of moving off will this be as well?
So it's slightly uphill.
Yep, that's good. So it's now going to cover uphill, downhill, flat, like we did last time, but most of it I'll leave up to you. We're just going to try a few to begin with, we'll be helping you out, and I'll just encourage you to say less and less. Okay, so if you want to talk through, we'll just do that on your own, and then I'll step in if I need to.
So we do clutch down and then first gear.
That's it.
And then we do a little bit of gas first, and then like that. and then we try to find the biting point.
Yeah. How do you know when it's on the biting point?
It kind of like makes a funny noise and like
Yep.
judders a
That's
bit.
it. Just let me know when you find that.
It's a good height. Here?
That's good,
That's it. Okay, and now I look in the mirrors, so observing.
That's it.
And the blind spot.
That's good.
So, signal.
Yep.
That's it. And then handbrake.
That's good. Is that car coming fast behind? Oh, it's gone the other way. So. That's good. That's it. So a little bit quick on the clutch, that's pretty good.
So faster to come off on the clutch.
Just a little bit slower, because if you come up a little bit quick, it shoots off just a little bit. That's okay. So I'll pull us up just before that red car. So if you didn't know pedals for now,
Oh,
that's good. Just because at the moment we haven't done much brake or any braking and all, so it's going to walk past those lines. Okay, and then do you remember the two things you do when you pull up?
I want to do handbrake first and then put it in first gear.
That's good.
Oh,
not
no,
first
wait,
gear.
neutral.
That's it.
Sorry.
That's it. In a moment we'll go over this. This will be about half an hour's time. We'll do all the braking and that. But yeah, that's good. So what made you go a little bit quick when you moved off?
Pulling the clutch up too quick. I
Yep,
think.
not too bad, that's pretty good. We're not really bothered about it for now. That comes in more later on. If we really have to, we can go over that. But normally that sorts itself out because you've only done it about once today, so that's not really a big problem. Right, so do you want to go onto the gears now or do you want to try a bit more moving off?
Maybe move off again, try and...
Let's try another one. We'll go around that car and let's say maybe before we do. And I'll pull you up just by the second lamppost on the left, somewhere around there.
Okay.
So that was pretty good. So not much more at all. Just going to get it so it's really, really smooth. But you might not get it fully smooth for hours and hours because it takes a lot of practice. And I know you mentioned you're going to practice at home, whatever.
Yeah.
That's where it'll really help.
Just starting.
The one thing you got to be aware of with that is what do you think the difference is going to be if you drive a different car and then come back to this one?
So all the it's going to be maybe more or less sensitive, like the pedals and
that's
stuff.
it. So just let me know whenever you've done that because you might find when you get back in this car it does feel kind of odd, and then when you get back in your car that will feel odd when it kind of changes. It's not a big problem, but just to be aware, the biting point in particular will be in a different place probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it's safe we'll carry on. That's up to you.
Okay. Right. So.
What's the main hazard around us now? Something you wouldn't normally have. It's on the right there.
The dog.
That's it, the dog. That dog's kind of running around.
Yeah.
That's a good example of the blind spot because he's going the other way now. He might run into the blind spot. I think he's running out.
Yeah.
Okay, so back over to you.
There we go. So, clutch, first gear, bit of gas, and biting point.
That's good.
Okay. Then
That feels good.
observe.
That's it.
Okay, good. Signal. Handbrake.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. Yeah, just got myself that dog still.
Yeah. Where's he going?
If you aim for that second lamppost, and the dog's aiming for the lamppost, I'll put a step just there.
Oh, sorry.
That's
That's
all.
the signal.
So if you're sitting on left now, just for that car coming up behind, that's good. Just aim for that white bit of cup, whatever it is on the floor. Just left a little bit more. That's it. And then right a little bit now. Again, this we'll go over later on today, because I know last time we said about the pulling over, we'll go over more. Okay, and then,
Handbrake.
yep, that's good.
And first gear.
Yep, that's good.
Okay.
Do you remember why I said it should be that way around, handbrake and then neutral? Because that is the best way of doing it, but why?
Because you need to secure your car first,
that's
so
good.
you can't roll anywhere.
Yeah, now the last lesson we didn't do loads, but each lesson you did like a recap. So it's all going over things we did before. But yeah, that was pretty good. So, do you want to move on to the gears now, or do you want to try more?
Yeah, okay.
More moving away.
Try some gears.
Yep. So if you want to turn the engine off just for now, just tap the button once. That's it. Now if you tap it again once without the clutch, just so the camera stay on. That's it. Normally you won't need to do that, but if you don't, it goes off after about 10 minutes. So we moved off in first gear, we've got going. Something we didn't mention too much is when you've got moving, where should your left foot be? When you're not actually using.
Oh, I'm not sure. Mine's just kind of been hovering, but
Yeah.
I think it shouldn't.
So you
have
can
been.
do that for now, but you can have it on the left of your clutch about there. So it's what you call the clutch rest area.
Okay.
So your foot kind of rests around there. It's only bad if you have your foot on the clutch. If it's over, it doesn't really matter. But the problem is you can wear your ankle out because your ankle gets really tired. But when you're driving around the city, you will often have your foot over the clutch like that because you need it so often. But when you're not driving around the city, like today's more out of town, whatever, your clutch rests to the side of your pedal about there.
Okay.
That will become important in a moment because that's all part of the gear changes. So, first of all, how do you know when you've got to change gear?
So when I think it kind of makes a funny noise, the car, and then you're obviously going faster than you were before.
That's it. So the last time you said you did about 5 hours without changing gear. That's why I said it was quite strange, because I don't know how you can go that long without changing gear, really. It must have been a very short road or something.